At least you've been warned. But no, but really, we want to hear from everybody, but have respect for time. Sometimes people may go a little over, and sometimes I may actually intervene and stop for some Q&A along the way. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're looking at the clock, Mr. Troy Gandy does provide a timer for the ones that can't keep time. So, with that being said, we keep it light and lovely. We're still all fun. Um, but I got 3 questions for y'all. And also, remember, it's not too late to invite your team. Get your teams plugged in with as much growth that we've been having in the last few months. These numbers should be going up. We need to get past that 50 mark on a regular basis. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I got 3 questions for y'all. The first question is, team, how y'all feel?
Fired
Fired
up.
up.
Woo!
Fired up.
That's what I'm talking about. And what's up?
High
My income.
income.
I hope the DJ is on my heels. Hope the DJ's on my heels. If not, I'll go to question number 4. But who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Everybody gets a green sheet.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Everybody gets a green sheet. And the last question I got, let's see if y'all can remember. What time is it?
The time
Time
is
is
now.
now.
That's right,
Now.
ladies and gentlemen. The time is now. So with that being said, if you are an attendee, look at your device because we are sending you an invite so you can get on in. Y'all outside the club. We're trying to bring you inside the club. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna pass the ball. I'm gonna take the ball and pass it to somebody that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. She is doing some things. Her team is growing, and she's got some folks that have been around for a while that have just reactivated as well. So when I tell you, you got some great stuff going on. I want to hear from none other than Miss Downtown Rita Brown.
Thank you, Jock. I knew you was gonna call on me this morning. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. I am so happy to be here this morning. I'm excited for my team. I was waiting and hoping they would get on, but so far I don't see them. But I'm gonna go ahead and give the good news. Of course, you all know about Lacey, my Wonder Woman. She's always been doing, so you've been hearing about her. But who you haven't heard about is I have 2 other licensed agents that in the past couple of days have put in NBTs. So one of them is Miss Betty from Louisiana. The other one is Joe from Illinois. And so they are working, putting in NBT. So I am excited for them. I have other licensed agents that I'm working with also. So I'm just excited for my team. And I put in an NBT yesterday. So I'm excited for me. I'm not shutting down in December. I am working. I'm not taking the holidays off because I know the momentum that you do in December is going to start your January off. So if you don't do nothing in December, nothing is happening in January. So that's all. Let's see who I am going to pass the ball to. Okay, I see a young lady on here that I've been sending love and prayers to. She's been missing in action. I've been missing her on the call. Miss Angela Keith, are you able to come off? It's good to see you here today.
Thank you, Miss Rita Brown. I'm still in recovery, unfortunately. I'm still dealing with a lot of pain. I do miss you guys. It has been a minute since I've been on. My mornings haven't
Oh
been
my
the
goodness.
same. So right now I'm still in recovery, and then my money-making activity is Miss V sent me a list of prospects that I need to get up and go reach out to. So that's what I'll probably be doing over the weekend.
Nice, 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 and good to have you back. Prayers have been going out, and hopefully you recover and
Thank you, everyone.
get back to 100% sooner than later. So with that being said, are you able to pass the ball this morning?
Yes, let's see. I see a bunch of new names on here. Oh my goodness. Um, I'm gonna go is with B London. Are you available?
I am, and I kind of knew you were going to call me. So, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want just to continue. I to get on the meetings, get encouraged, and learn how to work the business. So that is my goal. Have nothing to report, but it's good to be on.
Cool, cool, cool. Well, who are you passing that ball to?
Let me see if I can see. Okay, this morning I'm gonna allow you to help me, Uncle Jock.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take the ball and okay, I want to hear from this lady. She just recently has relocated to the Texas area. And when I tell you she's got some experience, she's 3 feet from gold. I want to hear from none other than Carlisa Hatton. Are you able to come off mute this morning, Carlisa?
Good blessed morning, everybody. I am my money making moves is I am doubling back on my list of 25 people that I did recently, and the
Okay.
ones that didn't, respond to the text messages or things like that. I'm just reaching out and calling them. And I have a new licensed agent. So we are meeting up to get all of his things situated in the back office. We're waiting
Okay.
on his license to come through from the state of Texas. And we're working on his list of 25 so that we can do his VGO as soon as the license comes back.
Nice, nice. And that was that the guy that I talked to him, right?
I don't think you talked to this one. This is Mr. Ronnie.
Ronnie. Well, let's make sure we connect so I can get that
Yes,
conversation with
absolutely.
him. Then I can re-edify you and we can, like I said, like you said, get him on the track.
Absolutely. Thank you
Okay.
all.
All right. Who you passing that ball to, Carlisa?
Let me see who got their hands up.
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody.
I want to pass it to Susan.
Susan probably
If
can't
she's
come
able
off
to talk.
work. I mean,
I
come
can,
off
John.
mute. Okay.
I
All
so good
right,
morning.
good. We got,
Thank you,
hey,
Carlise.
Susan.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
and this is going back to I don't know what day it was. You said to bring a quote.
Yes.
Of that. So I have one that I'd like to share.
Okay.
It is from Theodore Roosevelt, but it's not the critic who counts. So it goes like this. It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes short again and again. Because there is not effort without error or shortcomings, but who does actually strive to do the deed, who knows the great enthusiasm, the great devotion, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who never, who neither, who know neither victory nor defeat. I'm sorry. I get choked up every time I read that. So that's it.
All
That's
right.
it. So keep daring
Great
great.
job. Great words this morning. Susan didn't come with a quote.
I
She came with a
like
chapter
that.
Yay,
that
yay.
Hey,
that was
Susan, I like
Let's
that.
share the quote. Woo.
yes.
Wow.
Beautiful,
Great
beautiful.
job. Who you passing that ball to, Susan? And thank you for those good words this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
Susan.
muted. I'm sorry. One day my voice won't shake so much, but let me see. I can't really. How about, I don't know who, iPhone 484-626-3915. Not sure who that is. Can they come off and share this morning? No,
iPhone.
four eight
Are
four
you,
six six three nine one five.
are you able to come off of mute? iPhone. iPhone doesn't look like they're coming off mute.
Okay,
Let's keep the ball rolling.
let's see. How about Miss Erica Marie? Can she come off this morning and share?
Erica, you are up next.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we all have pancakes. I'm actually in the process of making some pancakes with the sweet baby Trey. Say good morning to everybody. Awesome. How you feel? No,
Fired up.
what's up, girl? Okay, there you go. She walking around now asking people who gets the green sheet. That might be part of my my morning call. But this morning I'm excited, fired up. I actually have interview with two people this morning from LinkedIn, and
Okay.
then tomorrow I have a green sheet appointment with a referral who is the beneficiary, and I was just letting them know, hey, brother made you a beneficiary, and by the way, would you want to see if we can hook something up for you as well? And she was like, yes, please. And so I'm definitely excited for those appointments, and then just keep pushing. I do see a hand up that I would like to pass it to.
Hold on, Erica.
Oh.
So you said you got 2 interviews from LinkedIn, right?
Mhm.
So did you do a LinkedIn ad, or did you just do a post, or where'd these leads come from?
So I did a LinkedIn ad for people who were looking to join the life insurance industry. And actually I'm sure my 2 calls ago, my dad was kind of telling a little bit about my situation. I've been doing a lot of like lifestyle changes, I guess is the right word to put it. And so I put the ad up a long time ago, and the job posting actually was closed for the past 7 months. And I went back to the job postings yesterday and was just reaching out to the people that applied. I got those 2 responses, or a few responses, but those 2 people made their appointments.
Cool. Well, that was a nugget, y'all. LinkedIn, I'm telling you, make sure that y'all fish around in that pond as well. Who you passing that ball to, Erica?
I'm passing to, man, I see he has his hands up, but not just that. Every time he speaks, I love to hear him speak, and that is none other than Mr. Elijah Pye.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Erica. Thank you for sharing that tip also this morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm happy to be here once again. I'm happy to share about a team member that yesterday reached out to me that he got paid for the first time. A young guy that joined us some time ago and then left and joined another company and then came back and say, wow, there's something we always say, right? That's always greener on the other side. So he thought it was greener on the other side. And he went there and he saw that no, we have it here. So he came
Mm-hmm.
back and coming back, I was able to work with him and got his first paycheck. I'm excited about that. Very young guy, so that's give him the momentum. And I also got another team member in North Dakota that got green, tongue green, and was able to work with him to get. I think I shared that yesterday. So last night, where he able to schedule 2 appointments, and after our meeting last night, I got on the Zoom with him and did 2 appointments, and from
Okay, I'm getting
there,
dressed right now,
looking
and I'm on
forward
the
for
Zoom. Okay.
two
Gertie, go on mute.
looking
Go ahead,
forward to have
Nicole.
two business partners for him. I also have 3 appointments set up today. And
I don't know.
last night somebody reached out to me asking me for healthcare coverage. Like I always say, go out there, talk to people, and at some point, people will start reaching out to you as long as they know what you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that is awesome to share. So thank you for allowing me to share. And
Well, Nicole, real
yes, sir.
quick, because you brought up something that's good that you had somebody go try the waters or the pasture on the other side, right?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
how did you maintain communication with the guy the whole time, or how did that relationship, or did you just tell him when he went over there? Did you tell him when, if you have second thoughts, you're always welcome to come back, or how did that go?
You know, there was something that Frank shared one time on this training, and he said when people resign, in fact, he actually resigned, and he took himself off our WhatsApp group, but he was still on our Telegram group.
Okay.
So he said when people resign, that he don't normally take them off the group unless they take themselves out.
Okay.
But as they are still on the group, they continue to see what we are sharing, see the result. That's why it's always good that whatever group that you are on, always
Right.
share tips, right? And then he's saying that, and he's saying that where he left, here where he went to, nobody was doing that for him. All they were pushing him to do was to go buy lead, buy lead, buy lead, buy lead. And nobody was telling him, sitting down with him to show him exactly what he should do.
Mm,
So we keep in touch with him, and I say, well, anytime that you are free, we appreciate you for being with us. And if you are leaving, our hands are still open if you want to come back anytime. So keep the relationship the way they come in, the same way when they are leaving. So that
I love it.
tomorrow, yeah,
I love it. Well, thank you for sharing that. Hope y'all picking up what Super ED Nicole Elijah Pye just put down. And you got 3 appointments. That means you're still doing your bilingual. You're doing your bilingual stuff. You know what I mean? You're recruiting,
absolutely.
producing, recruiting, producing. I'm trying to tell y'all that's the thing. That's the balancing act. That's the secret sauce. Who you passing that ball to, sir?
I
See,
am
you
happy
see,
to
you got your
see.
team member
Yes, I
hand up.
see Dr. T's hand that is all right there. So it's a pleasure to pass this ball to this awesome lady. She has been in the car for so long with me from the previous company to over here. And I'm so happy that she have a lot to share with us. She is building a strong team right now. I'm telling you, so many things are happening. So without further ado, I'm going to pass this ball to Dr. Teresa Ode right here in Atlanta.
Ooh, thank you, my coach. Yes, yes, yes. My partner in campaign, not crime at all. Yes, good morning, everyone. It is my honor and privilege, to share. I mean, somebody who just went green. And let me see if he's on here. He's usually here, Mr. Leonard, out of uh, Mr. Lukes, Ben Lukes, Rosemary Lukes. Uh, I want to say Tim, he just went green. The young man, he shared his story. I'm telling you all. You all would hear. from this man, but how he is able to do what he's doing now, it's amazing. But that is just a story to share. On a personal note, I did put in uh, two NBTs yesterday, one annuity for a team member who is here. I'm not gonna take his shine from him. I'm gonna let him share that. So we're just working, and I'm telling you all, you know, just just keep putting one foot in front of another, like Elijah would always say. And I'm telling you, things are happening, things are beginning to happen. Rita, I'm with you. I'm not taking the holidays off so that, January will rattle, will pop, pop, pop. So that's what I'm doing as well. Team members, getting them started. And a lot is going to be happening. And team members, they say they want to, on the convention in May, they want to be EDs, and we're working. So that's just something I'm excited to share. And let me pass the ball on to.
Hold on, Dr. T. We're gonna pull over for a second because I wanted
Oh,
to point something out that you said, that you echoed from what Rita was talking about, which is, ladies and gentlemen, December, everybody likes to take their foot off the gas in December. Everybody likes to chill out in December. Some people will probably notice and say, well, I've heard some people say, well, it's Christmas time and a lot of people, they're not getting back with me right now. Guess what? Right now is a great time to build and do some suggestive selling. When I say suggestive selling, y'all, do you realize a great Christmas gift would be a policy? Think about it. A children's policy would be, if you could have a conversation with some parents and let them know that they could really just give the gift that keeps on giving to their child, $50 a month, $100 a month. They're going to spend that on this child anyway, buying them sneakers or video games or what have you. It's up to us to educate these folks. So again, look at what these super EDs are doing. They're both, Lacole and Dr. T just came on here and said, look, I'm still out here moving. And they're leading from the front. They're not saying, I'm taking a break this month and the team, y'all go do what you're going to do because I'm going to take a break. No, they're in the trenches. They're building right now. Right now is a great time to build and set up your 2025. Great job, Dr. T. And who are you passing that ball to?
Uncle Jack, let me just
just
chip in something.
I
Let me
did.
just chip in something. Brother T, let me just chip in something. Let me say this. The day that small stores make big money are the days that the big stores are closed.
Say that again.
The day that little stores, small stores make big money are the days that the big chains are closed.
Man, I
I
don't know if
tell you,
y'all
he's
caught.
a sage.
I don't know if
But
y'all
I
caught
didn't want
that
to
one.
go. Okay. I didn't want to go over my 2 minutes. But I tell you all, it's time we reach back out, like Elijah said. Keep the door ajar. We're not closing the doors on people who have, I want to say, rejected, not rejection, because they were not ready. I had a team member who left, didn't want to do anything. He had a scare. He said,
Mhm.
oh, I want to come, let's sit down and revisit that. I went now. His policy, what he has was a term, and he's going to
Okay.
share with me. And I was running quotes. It is expensive now. This about 4 years going, and I tell you now he wants something, and I don't know if he's going to qualify. So we just got to keep talking to people, especially those who have been around us, but they were just not ready. So I just wanted to put that out.
I love it. And the last
Yeah.
thing before you pass the ball, Dr. Teresa, it's a season where people are looking to give gifts. If you have a list, go through, make another list that you could really, really go through and execute over the holidays. I know I went through, I got lists everywhere, but I went through yesterday and today I'm making a new list of people that I can talk to. And I'm gonna really, really push this $1 million baby policy, because if people don't have children, they got grandchildren. So keep that in mind. And who you passing that ball to, Dr. T?
Yes, let me pass this on to my team member. I hope that's okay. I don't know if Gandhi's hand was up before Kamal. I don't know. Okay. Yes, thank you, sir, for yielding that. Yes, I'm bringing on my team member. This man. Oh goodness, Mr. Kamal, take it away and bless us with what you're doing.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Dr. T. I appreciate you being my ED. Appreciate you, Nicole. Appreciate this whole team. And I am the next ED. I'm up in snowy and really cold Michigan right now with my other business. So I'm making sure everything is going the way it's supposed to go there. While I'm doing that, I'm building this business here. Money making activities. I am I'm reaching out to clients who have expressed interest um and sign up for IULs and creating tax-free retirement income and getting a tax-free growth inside the policy. So I'm closing that out this week. I'm also working with my team. We had a teammate just go green. So I'm working with her so she can start applying for her contracts. So she will be able to, of course, help families and start to build her own legacy. What I'm finding too is we're working with my team is a lot of the work that we have to do is on the mindset side. It's really getting their mind right and having their mind to understand that this is an opportunity um, that that is bigger than a job. It's bigger than just, oh, can I make 20 an hour? Can I make this number? Can I, you know, I remember Robert Kiyosaki. Uh, he was at a freedom conference. He was at a freedom conference, and he said, "I find it offensive that we're at a freedom conference and people are letting somebody else tell them when they can eat lunch, when they can go to the bathroom." He said, "You're not free." Um, and so he said, "You need to get the mindset." I'm working on mindset and helping people to understand that they don't believe it don't matter. You can tell them they can make six figures if they don't believe six figures is possible. It don't matter if you tell them they can make seven figures if they don't believe that's possible. First, we have to help them get to the mindset that it's possible, and then we can work the plan to help them get to that opportunity.
Yes,
So
sir.
I've been doing a lot of work, on that side of the fence too. But this is an amazing opportunity. Oh yeah, really quick, I only got 5 seconds. Another thing is I went into the back office. I got a lot of the marketing stuff, and I'm posting that on social media now, and I'm passing that on to the team so they can do the same. That's my time.
I love it. I love it, man. Hey, Kamal. First off, Kamal, he's so conscious of him and like Derek Holston, they so conscious of the time they pack a punch in 2 minutes. But man, you talked about some stuff that we really, really have to address is the mindset, man. Because you got to tune, like we are almost like mechanics at the same time as being life insurance agents. And when I say mechanics, we got to we got to be good at tuning people's minds up. I call it brainwashing. Some people look at brainwashing as being negative, but sometimes you got to scrub the brain and wash the brain of all the impurities that have been poured in for years and years and years and years. And so mindset is huge. As you're introducing people to this industry, you really, really have to have some of those one-on-ones and those group conversations where you got to know where people's minds are first. And then you got to become like a master mechanic and go in, like I said, and tune those minds up. Real quick, let me see. Is Eric on yet? Let me see if we can.
Eric
Yeah,
been on.
Eric is ready. So
You got some hands up, Doc. Let's let the
you want to go with
hands
the flow? Okay,
go with the
because I
flow,
didn't
brother.
want to go into your time, but I'm gonna take it over. I'm sorry, Kamal. Who are you passing that ball to, sir? It's two people with their hands up.
Doc, this Noriego's hand up. I'm not sure if he was trying to say anything.
Yeah, I know y'all been trying to let him in. Noriego, if you can hear, accept the panelists, the invite so you can become a panelist and come on over to the light side. You're on the dark side right now. But go ahead, Tawana. Let's go. Let's keep it moving.
Troy had his hand up, but I'll just say this really quickly to Kamal. A lot of us have our kids that have signed up and they're not moving yet. But it's going to take that one thing that's going to make them realize that we have something here. So I can only speak for mine. They're listening in, and she's actually giving me videos and things to look at and put out and all this other stuff. So, but she did come to me and say, because she's in her feelings right now, she needs some stability. And at the time, I said, I can't talk to you right now. But after I got off the call and I went in her room, I said, if you want some stability, pass that test. And I
There
just
you go.
there.
There you go. And see, the thing is too that a lot of us are dealing with. It's unfortunate, but it's just what it is. We're in a new day and time, and a lot of our children, and if your daughter's listening, this is not a strike at her. This is just what is. A lot of our children. I got a 22-year-old, and the thing is, a lot of folks, a lot of these new day babies, children, whatever you want to call them, you gotta give them some tough love sometimes because they so used to being given everything. I mean, everything. So they're used to going to pout in the corner, and then mommy or daddy comes and rescues them. You gotta let them, these children, even these adult children, you gotta let them skin their knees and find their way. Mm-hmm. You can only offer solutions. But just like when we were younger, we had different methods of getting money than our parents. And sometimes our parents didn't understand. So they have different ways and methods of getting money, but you're still right there as a solution. If she's having hard times, as well as some of our children having hard times, guess what? They got to take the step forward. You can't give them everything. So letting her know if she passed the test, that's one way that that's one step closer to her own individual financial freedom, but she got to put her skin in the game. Our children that are reluctant, they got to put their skin in the game. And it's just a matter of time, hopefully, that they can activate sooner than later. Who you passing that ball to, Tawana?
Mr. Troy Gandy, go ahead, sir.
And then Troy, you can bring up Eric.
Okay. All right, all right. Well, thank you, everybody, for all your input. And I just want to say that Kamal hit it on the head when he's talking about mindset, and that's what I'll be doing to grow my business. And I'll be working with some partners to help those that are in to go green and push them through, getting through that process. Also be following up with 6 family members from this past weekend, following up in an appointment today with a nurse I've been trying to catch up with, and she's had some trials, but we're going to get through that, and we're going to make it happen today. And then there's 3 1035s from a former co-worker at UPS. She got some grandchildren. So she was with my other former company, and we got her in there. So now we're going to roll those things over this way. And then we're going to do 80, well, she's got another 80K in a savings account that's not doing anything from the sale of a house. So we're gonna put that in a better place for her. We're not trying to figure out whether it's going to be a front load on those 1035 exchanges, or whether or not we're going to do something different with it, or open up another IUL for her. And then let's see, we'll be taking advantage of some mall traffic with a collaboration I did with the Haitian and Dominican Republican